about her, and then the death was this whole thing. Speaking of being unproductive in the office, we have a new survey that says the majority of UAE workers think that the 9 to 5 working model is outdated. So coming into the office from 9 to 5. This is a very interesting survey, by a US electronics company called Poly. And they found that along with that, 67% of UAE residents say that they're more productive working from home. Why are they more productive working from home? Noisy phone calls in the office. They find it tricky with people looking over their shoulder. So there's plenty of factors that jump into them being less productive. I have one more here, which I thought was quite interesting. Basically less productive, and they have problems with people in the office. And along with this, they say 75% say that the traditional working model is outdated. Look, we've had a pandemic when many people adjusted to work from home life. We got to spend time with our families. We learned how to make bread. Some of us adopted animals. But now, as work life increasingly returns to normal, UAE residents are none too pleased, according to this survey. The survey spoke to over 7,000 hybrid workers across different countries. So along with the UAE, they also looked to countries like UK, France, Germany, many people working in a hybrid mode. And these residents surveyed said that working from home has changed the working culture forever. However, on the other hand, 60% acknowledge that working from home could impact their employment development, which you also understand.
I really get both sides. Is working from home for you, or would you rather be in the office?
Looking at this survey, I was thinking I would love to have like a business owner versus employees and to have like that debate. For me, I would love a work from home option. However, 100%, please give me a day off a week. Do you know what I mean? But it's interesting, I called it a day off.
Yeah.
A work from home day, because you know that you're going to have a more relaxed day, potentially more productive. But we never really had a massive work from home time, so I don't know how I really would test myself in terms of productivity.
I think because you were mostly in the office doing lives and stuff, so you barely got work from home days.
So you don't know, and I'd love to get your thoughts. Are you actually more productive working from home because of the noisy phone calls, because of the Monicas in the office, you know, all that like water cooler chat? So I actually potentially think that you are more productive, you are more relaxed because you have that time. But if it was on a lengthier scale, would it progress your career development? Potentially.
I mean, I personally wouldn't. I mean, having designated amount of days in a year that you can opt to work from home, that would be like really nice and ideal, because, you know, emergencies come up, and then of course if you're running a household, you have all these maintenance works, and if you have kids, depending on all of that, right? Like,
well, I think there's the option to work from home, and then there's the specific like 1, 2, 3 days a week. Like, isn't it? That's what the model is now, and that's what the majority of workers are saying, is that the 9 to 5 working model is outdated. So a new model, which would be like not even just a work from home option, but a day or specific at home, is what they're saying.
Okay. So they just want like designated time to work from home.
Well, because of. However, then it's like it's a whole conversation, and I just think it's so crazy how this was never a conversation, and it would never really be a conversation.
Yeah.
COVID happened, and people basically just got to go home and work from home.
Yeah.
Which was just the dream for some people. But at the same time, they're saying that 56% of the same group said that they've lost the art of small talk.
Yeah.
And like there's like the office buzz. There's the free food at Lovin Dubai. You know what I mean? Like there's the pluses and the cons. Like, and every office has whatever they enjoy about their office. You know, but this was a conversation we never would have had really pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
And now it's workers everywhere, and you see that there's also there's statistics on how many people are potentially going to leave their jobs in the next year or two, looking for more flexible. Like it's a conversation. Do workers actually have that force, or are employers still going to call the shots? So it would be really interesting to see how things play out.
That is interesting, like people seeking for more flexibility at their workspace. But I mean, personally, I would think work from home just dubs down on the employment development, and just like, you know, as you remote learn in schools, like for students, like just the whole thing of like socializing and learning people skills, it dubs that down.
Yeah, I think the career development is like the big one, and we are quite fortunate to be in a position.
Yeah.
Then imagine joining a workplace working from home. But then that's why the hybrid model would be
have the
4+1 or whatever.
Amalgamation of the two. Anyway, moving on to our next story. October 10th to mark the first day of visa-free